About a year ago, I was inspired to write a story by none other than the new Little Mermaid movie. No, it's not about mermaids, princes, or talking crabs. What it did inspire, though, is a passionate love story between two people, Cassidy Jones and Stephen Wallace, drawn together by a shared destiny. It's a modern day romance set in the charming, tiny village of Ardentiny, Scotland, in the Scottish Highlands. It is full of fantasy, mystery, drama, humor, and also a little bit of danger. Think of it as a cross between Outlander, The Good Witch, and a little bit of Twilight thrown in. Jamie and Claire, look out because here come Stephen and Cassidy. Before finalizing my book, I decided on impulse, which I sometimes fall prey to visit the village, walk the beach and the cove, and experience the special places that our characters live their lives, and to see just how close I got to capturing the mood, culture, and the beauty of this special place. It turns out I was very, very close, and I had my own adventure living through the middle of Storm Eowyn. You'll have to Google it. It was very exciting. I hope you enjoy my compilation of videos from my Scottish adventure, and also look forward to my book coming out, hopefully very soon. Thanks for watching. Good morning from Blairmore, Scotland. This is my little cottage. This is my little patio. It's really cold out right now, but I am determined to go sit out there at some point. I stayed in bed for like 15 hours, so jet lag, but so it's about noon actually. It's beautiful. Look how green it is. It's just beautiful. So good morning, everybody, or afternoon. This is, I'm into noon. I went to the market and I'm at the Rock Cafe, and this is, we're in parked here. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna try my first meal out in Scotland. So I'm headed back from Nadoon to my cottage in Blairmore. Look at this, it's dusk. Look at this, how beautiful. And look at that mist that I get to drive into, but I just thought it was beautiful. Welcome to Ardentiny. This is the setting of my book, and I am in Ardentiny, Scotland. Here I am. This is where my character, main character, Cassidy Jones, lives and works and has a little business. And oh my gosh, it is, I mean, seeing this place in real life is incredible. And just up the road where those white buildings are is where her business would be. Now it's a fictional business, but obviously the other businesses there aren't fictional, they are there. But wow, look at this, huh? It's beautiful. So this is Ardentiny Beach, also important in my book. So I'm going to walk around and do a little bit more video, take some pictures. Ardentiny Beach. Exactly how I imagined it. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's very cold out today. park here are closed off. But, so if you look up that way, in about that area is my White Bay Cove, where a lot of the story happens between Stephen and Cassidy. And yeah, and there are picnic tables here where Stephen and Cassidy have their first date, proper date. And this is beautiful. So this is the parking area where Stephen parks on that first night and decides to take this little trail. See if he can come out at a cove on the other side. So look how that's gorgeous. And Carrot Castle, that is someplace that they end up going on their first proper date. So let's see what lies ahead. I'm not sure how far to go because, truth be told, I really have no idea where this ends up because it was impossible to find out online where exactly it goes. I knew that there was a trail, and of course I had to do some, creative, artistic creative thinking to decide where it was going to end up. But it's different in real life than in my book because I couldn't see it, but the idea is the same. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Let's keep on going. Okay, this looks interesting. It's a little tiny path here. I hope I don't end up in the lock here. Let's see where we go. Oh, oh wow! Oh my gosh, it's kind of scary. Let's see here. Oh wow! Oh my gosh, look at that. It's beautiful. So no beach right here. Well, there's a little bit down there. Very little. Mostly rocky. Okay, I'm gonna go around and continue on. Look at that. Is that granite? I've never seen anything like that. That is too cool. This is very similar to taking a trail in Colorado. It's feels the same, looks the same. Of course, we don't have a sea or a lock next to us, but very, very similar. Not sure how far this trail goes or how far I want to try to take it. It's stunning. Oh, there's something coming up. Let's see what it is. Oh my gosh, there it is. There is a little cove down there. My cove. Okay. Let's see if we can get there. Okay, so I could get there. I'm not sure if I want to try it. As you can see, very, very steep, which interestingly, having never seen this, I described in my story a little differently, but very similar. But this is the beach. This is the beach with the forest beyond, the rocky beach, and the steep trail. Everything that I imagined is here. Okay, I think I found a way down. Let's see what's on this side. This sounds like a little waterfall. Oh, my feet are getting drenched. Absolutely drenched. There's a pretty little waterfall. So here appears to be a way down. Let's see. And I'm sniffling. It's very cold. And guess where my gloves and scarf are? Yeah, back at the cottage. Okay, I'm going to carefully descend these rudimentary steps. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I can't tell you what it feels like to be in a place that I hadn't seen and only imagined. I mean, and created a story. And again, okay, I'm gonna get all the way down. Look at all the shells. I assume, I don't know, mussels? Probably? Yeah, I think so. Now, in my story, which I took some creative license with, obviously, right here would actually be an entrance to that forest instead of a huge rock wall. It would, the beach kind of gradually goes into the forest, which is there, but it's kind of blocked off by these rocks right now, or it is blocked off by these rocks. Let's see. Oh my gosh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Another very important part of the story is going to happen in this exact area. Yeah, which I can't tell you about. You got to read the book. So in our story, when Stephen first gets to the beach from the trail, which in my story is going to be, it's a treacherous path. It's going to be more like that kind of a climb. Although it was a little scary the way I came. He sits down on a rock and takes a little rest and takes off his boots so that he can walk in the beach a little bit. This is much rockier than I knew, so there could be changes in the book, and I might just leave it because, you know, artistic license. But there are plenty of big rocks, kind of like I imagined, for someone to sit down on. And of course the rocks go all the way into the water, but yeah. Okay, I have to say this was pretty much everything I hoped for. So I head back to the car. I'll probably come here another day. But wow, this is incredible. Okay, it looks like another little, I'm on the way back, but looks like another little trail or something. Oh, I see. It doesn't really, was I here already? I can't remember. Yeah, there's no going across that, but pretty cool. So in my forest, which as I explained is beyond where that big sort of cliff is a clearing in the forest, and that is where much of the story happens. So yeah, so I'm going to continue on. My hands are like little icicles. It's very chilly out here, so I'm going to go back and make a cup of really hot coffee with some double cream, Scottish double cream, and enjoy the rest of the day. Sort of another view of Ardentini Beach. Whoa! Oh goodness, it scared me. Whew. Okay. Crows are a sign of good luck. Okay. But another view of Ardentini Beach from this trail area. In the summer, yeah, this is a tourist area, as you can see, with all the picnic tables and the camping spots and that sort of thing. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. What do you suppose those are all about? Well, it does go up to a little, kind of another little trail, but that's interesting. I think that there is another trail that goes up and way around, which I don't need to take for any reason. So I'm gonna stick with where I'm at, and yay, my rental car is still parked there. You probably can't see it, but I was a little like, should I leave my car here? It's like the only car here because, you know, no other fools are out here in the middle of January and walking around, but I am. So all the way across the block here, you can kind of zoom in. See those white buildings right about in the middle? That is, I believe, where the Ardentini restaurant is. It's called the Ardentini, and I think that's where it is. And I'm having dinner there tonight, and it is also kind of a big part of my story. Cassidy's shop, her little coffee shop, is in the story attached to it. There is no coffee shop there. Again, artistic license, but I just thought it was a beautiful setting for her little business. So here we are at the Ardentini restaurant, where I'll be eating later tonight, and this little parking lot figures in my story just a little bit, as well as the restaurant. I'm so excited to eat here. It's, you know, it's got the lake view, and it looks really charming. I looked at the menu. It looks yummy. So I'm going to see. I don't know if I can walk around here at all. Let me see. Okay. So in my story, pretty much where all these little trash things are instead is Cassidy's little coffee shop. And so it's kind of shared parking lot with the Ardentini. And let's walk along the little path here. Look at these. Oh my gosh. Fairy cottage. How cute is that? I don't know. I think this is all private. I don't think I can go in here. But I'm going to just walk down the way just a little bit. It is so cute. You can smell the fireplaces going. That's chilly. And originally I was thinking of having her shop, and you see that little stone building right down there. So her shop is like a little stone building, but it is, like I said, right next to the Ardentini. It just worked better for my story. So I don't really know what that place is, but not just gorgeous. So this is the view I will have tonight, this evening at dinner. So I just wanted to get this video and pictures done before, before it gets dark. So let's see what's on the other side. And here we're just on the other side. Oh, I think I hear a car coming. Of the Ardentini. And in my story, Cassidy lives just down that road, and she walks to work because she lives very close over there. And you can see that there are houses down in that area. Okay, so here we are, kind of right at the entrance of Ardentini. Well, it is. And this is the area where I imagined Cassidy's little cottage. And I hear a car coming. Let's see. These roads are very narrow. So somewhere in this area now, I don't know if that is a rental or if that is somebody's home. Isn't that cool? What a beautiful house. And so this is approximately the area. There are a lot more homes down the road. I'm not going to go too far, but down the road, kind of close together. In my story, she is, her home is a little more remote than that. So she's kind of off on her own like this one. So this would be sort of her walk every day to her coffee shop. It's not very far. So I'm just going to go down to look at this sign. What does it say? The Old Manse. Yeah, I don't know if that's a rental or not. But it's very, very cool. I do remember seeing that online when I was doing research. So yeah, this is, and then right down there, you can see the white building is the Ardentini. So that's where Cassidy's shop is. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna go back and hopefully have some nice hot coffee. Get warmed up. It's really chilly out here, and my feet are completely soaked with my boots. Yeah, they're not exactly waterproof. So okay, so I'm gonna do a little filming of driving up to my little cottage, which the first night I had to do kind of in the dark. That was interesting. And I made it though. I did make it. So it's very tiny road. I mean, this is a one-car road for sure. And there's a little bit of a drop off on one side. So gotta be really careful. But it's so pretty and so charming in here. It's very, oh my gosh, look at the little googly eyes. That's adorable. I didn't see that before. So yeah, it'll just remind you of, I don't know, a fairy tale or the trolls and fairies and, things like that. So those are the other 3 cottages. Mine is up at the end here. It's very private, very quiet. Let's see. There it is. There's my little cottage. alder cottage. Isn't it cute? So now I get to go up this steep little hill. And let's see here. Not only am I driving on the right side of the car, driving with my left hand, which this is could be a recipe for disaster. So yeah, so this is my little parking spot, and I'm here. I'm home. Yay.
She's waiting to breathe and be as she'll be. She looks to the ocean and sees herself free. She's aching to breathe. The Selkie inside her belongs to the waves, but how can I find her if she slips away? She slips away, and I stole her skin, but lost the soul within. I tried to bring her ashore, but she was wild and wild to the core. And Selkie and soul, I never held her whole. No, I never held her, never held her whole. I waited till nightfall and hid out of sight. I watched her, she slipped into waters delight. Waters delight. As soon as her foot touched the shimmering wave, her body was silken and swimming away. As she slipped away, and I stole her skin, lost the soul within. I tried to bring her ashore, but she was wild, wild to the core. And Selkie and soul, I never held her whole. No, I never held her, I never held her whole. No, I never held her, no, I never held her whole. No, I never held her, no, I never held her whole.
Last time driving past the Argentini, where I had a wonderful, wonderful dinner last night. I love this place. It's charming, it's quiet, it's stunning, right? This is the scary part. This is a pretty much a one-lane road, and they do have these little passing places, but you just never know when somebody's gonna come around, and yeah, you're gonna have to find a place to pull over. So far, I've been lucky. So the storm is in full swing. The power went out last night about 4 or 5 a.m. So no electricity. This is going to be short because I'm trying to preserve as much battery as possible. But it's really hard to tell. There are white caps. I'm sure that down there at the bottom of the hill, the road coming up here, that possibly water could be splashing up on the road. Oh, you can see like way out there. I'm not going to go outside and do this for obvious reasons. But thank goodness there's a fireplace. No coffee, which really sucks. But let's see, here's another view. Yeah, I mean, it's nasty. It says the weather, the National Weather Service here says that by this afternoon or this evening, it should be lightening up. So, oh my gosh, I hope so. I hope that there's power. Hope the power comes back. I hope that I can leave because if the ferry isn't running, I have to take the long way around, which is also kind of tricky. So anyway, that's what's going on. Okay, the storm is over. Still no electricity, and they're not going to have electricity until like 7 p.m. Monday night. So, yeah, it's rough. I had to go in the car and sit there and charge my phone just to get a little bit on it. Once I'm driving, of course, it'll be fine. I can plug it in. But so I'm checking out soon in a couple hours to go to Glasgow, and because my flight leaves tomorrow morning, and it would be impossible to try to make that drive early tomorrow morning. So so my little trip is coming to an end, but I'll tell you, I am really excited to go to the Holiday Inn and have electricity, a hot shower, some food, which I have managed to. I mean, I'm fine. You know, I've had some cooked things that don't have to be cooked. I had a few things of those around, so I didn't have to worry too much about that. But yeah, this is the end of my little excursion to Argentini. I've loved every minute of it, notwithstanding the storm. Google it. See what you find out about it. It was a big one. It was a bad one. So be headed home soon. Okay, saying goodbye to Blairmore and Argentini and my little cottage. There's snow up there. Looks like there was a little snow on the ground this morning. Goodbye. It was beautiful. It was lovely, other than the storm, but that was kind of exciting. So goodbye. So about ready to get on the ferry to go back to Glasgow. I'm in Dunoon. There's a lot of flooding here. I saw some pretty bad tree damage on the way. So this is the process. So you kind of stop here till they tell you to go, and you drive on the ferry, and it takes you over. Oops, I had to go then. I had to get on the boat. We're getting into Glasgow. The pretty houses. The water is smooth. Well, I mean, you know, pretty smooth.